What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And for today, I have none other than Electimuss's Black Caviar. And this one, you guys, is something that's very, very special. I'm generally speaking not a big fan of a lot of the compositions from this house just because of the British perfumery DNA, but this one is very, very good and very fascinating to me because it does have a caviar note in it, and I'm not aware of any other perfumes that do have that note, and it is astonishingly very close in resemblance to actual caviar scent. And I'm talking about good beluga, wild beluga caviar without any fishy or sort of bad smell to it. So this one is going to be interesting to go over. So yeah, as per usual on this channel, I will walk you through the description off of the website, in this case, Electimuss London. Then we will do a notes walkthrough, followed by a perfume experience with yours truly. But before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy, your favorite cafe. In my case, I got some green tea, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness heading your way. Okay, so Electimuss London Black Caviar by Marco Genovis. This aromatic oceanic fougere is opulent, complex, harmonious, and surprising. The luxurious saltiness of caviar blends perfectly with the sage, rosemary, and lavender to create an aromatic heart resting on a woody, earthy base with oak moth and patchouli. Oceanic lavender fit for an emperor. Inspiration. With a great flourish and a fanfare of flutes, drums, and trumpets, Emperor Severus served caviar to the most revered guests in garlands of roses. And he wasn't alone. Emperor Nero was famous for his hedonism. He was a true Epicurean and a connoisseur with a great appetite and extravagant taste, including caviar, a timeless luxury. Now see, I can get on with this description because, hey, this perfume is for those that enjoy the finer things in life, including hedonism and just extravagance and luxury. Okay. Woody top, we have caviar, agar wood, and cedar wood. Aromatic heart, there is lavender, sage, and rosemary. And for the woody base, there's vetiver, patchouli, and oak moss. So, oh man. Okay, as you can see, I've used most of it. This is how much in love I am with this. And I am getting a full bottle of this as soon as the sampler is done. But without further ado, let's go ahead and do the perfume experience. So sprayer on these is very, very good. Like this one, just magic. All right. So right here, you guys, you can see the spray print. It's clear, so it wouldn't stain your whites. As of now, it's not really getting absorbed quickly into my skin. You can tell there's quite a bit of oils in it, which is a good thing because that's what I like in my scents. Okay? All right. So, I'll grab some green tea here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's it is so weird because it literally has the smell of caviar in it. That is disturbing how close it is. It's like when you get a can of caviar and open it and you take a whiff. It's wow, this is just sheer indulgence here at this point. Yo, you know what? If you have a caviar addiction and is breaking your bank, invest in a bottle of these, and every time you get a craving for caviar, just apply a few spritz and you save yourself a ton of money. This is fascinating. Okay, let's go through the notes and walk you guys through. So, caviar, yeah, absolutely. Agar wood and cedar wood. It definitely does have woody qualities to it. Then we have lavender, sage, and rosemary. Rosemary and sage most certainly are there. The lavender is very subtle though. And last but not least, we have vetiver, patchouli, and oak moth. And yes, this does have a pretty green, woody feel to it. It's actually predominant across the scent. So if I had to go through the progression of the notes, I'd actually would say the most prominent is the base note, being the woody base of vetiver, patchouli, and oak moss, followed by the aromatic heart of lavender, sage, and rosemary. And last but not least, you're getting the caviar, agar wood, and cedar wood. So I would actually reverse the order. Now they did mention that this has an oceanic quality to it. And I can see that. The only thing is there's a note in here that I can't quite put my hand on that's a bit off-putting. It's very subtle, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, but whatever that note is, hey, it's not worth stressing over. Okay, so let's talk some data here, some facts. All right, performance. What can you expect with this? Listen, projection, trail, and silage is going to be medium across the board. Okay, this is not a beast mode scent. It is not strong by any stretch of the imagination. Yes, I can smell it right now wafting upwards toward my nostrils from my forearm. However, it's a very subtle waft, and you're getting more of the herbs profile, but not the full profile of the scent. So, in that sense, I will leave it at medium projection and trail and silage, just because I do not think that this is a strong performer compared to some of the other scents I have. But it will perform decently, and I'm being, what's the word I'm looking for? Conservative here when I say medium, okay? Might be strong on your skin, but for mine it's a medium, all right? Just because I can't capture the whole profile of the scent as it projects towards me. And it's gonna be the same with the trail and silage. With the trail and silage, you can expect it to be medium also. Now, let's talk seasonality, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say that this would be perfect wear for spring, fall, and winter, okay? So it can't be warm weather, even though this has an oceanic feel to it. I just find that this scent is a bit on the warmer side of things, and I just don't see it working that great in the summer personally. So I see it more of a cold weather scent. The reason I push it into the spring, because in spring the temperatures shift and you get quite a bit of cold also. So spring, fall, winter wear. With respect to time of day, this is evening wear, you guys. This is, I can't, even though it's got quite a bit of woodiness and greenness to it, I just do not see it as a morning scent. Afternoon, not really. Wow, this is so nice, you guys. So, so, so nice. It's developing extremely well on my skin. And it's got this sort of slightly powdery, lotiony feel to it, and warmth and elegance, and just, yeah, lotiony quality for sure. That's most likely the lavender in there, again, with a lot of the other herbs. So yeah, time of wear, evening. This is, it's going to be evening wear. In terms of how you would dress this, I wouldn't go all the way formal, so I'm going to go ahead and say semi-formal, because this kind of scent, you're not wearing it to occasions that are over the top or require certain etiquette per se. It's something that requires refinement, but also, you can be casual chic. Okay, you wanna put this when you're having fun, when things are a bit loose but classy and elegant. You don't want to put this around uptight people. It's just such a waste on such people. Okay, think accountants, lawyers. Like, there's no point of putting this around that bunch, unless you're one and you're out to enjoy yourself. By all means, do so. Now, in terms of the gender spectrum, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is unisex. It leans both ways. The ladies can put it on, the gents can put it on, and you're both going to enjoy it. So unisex on that one. Context wise, listen. This is the perfect scent for an evening out of caviar and champagne. Okay? You cannot come up with a better scent designed to enjoy the actual luxurious, decadent beluga caviar. All right? You can order with that also some oysters, or if you want to really do it big and go to a nice fine dining restaurant and order a seafood tower. Okay? This is the perfect scent for that, you guys, all right? You take your girl out, or if you're a girl, you take your man out, you treat them to an evening of seafood, and this is the perfect. My God, wow. It's the kind of scent that makes you want to lick your arm. As a matter of fact, I'm salivating smelling it. It is so true what they said in the description, that it does have this oceanic, salty feel to it. And it's the caviar note in here is captured so well. Yeah, this is a one of a kind. Again, like I said, I'm typically iffy about perfumes from this house and the British DNA, but this one from this house is worth every penny if you are a fan and a delicatessian and an Epicurean and a hedonist that enjoys the finer things in life like caviar. Okay? As a matter of fact, I probably should have gotten a canister of caviar and taste tested it with this perfume, but I actually had caviar literally 2 days ago, and I completely forgot about this existing in my sample collection. But yeah, so context wise, listen, fine dining setting, cocktail lounge, perform fantastically in that setting, you guys. I mean, can you think of a better setting? You know, you're smelling like caviar. You're having caviar, and you're having a nice cocktail or champagne, and life is good. You're doing good in life. You're accompanied by a bunch of gorgeous women or gorgeous guys, depending on your preferences. But yeah, it's honestly this one from the House of Electimuss, and like I said, you can tell. Like, I've been using it. There's only a smidge left at the bottom of it. So this one for me is a love at a first sniff, you guys. This is just so good. And it's, listen, I'll be honest, okay? It does smell a bit synthetic, but that's okay because synthetic or natural, regardless of what the case may be, we are here for the experience, okay? We're hedonists at heart. We love having our senses tantalized. This is why we are in the frack community, okay? This is why we spend so much money on perfume. It isn't just about smelling good or projecting a certain image. This is about stimulating our nervous systems to the max, getting our nervous system to fire in ways it never thought it would nor anticipate, getting our brains stimulated, you know, by the possibilities that are out there that we know about, and in this case, one that for the most part a lot of people don't know about. I digress, and not to extend this longer than it needs to be. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you guys, if you haven't smelled Black Caviar by Electimuss London, get your nose on it, get your wallet on it, cop it. You will not regret it. I'm not going to go ahead and say this is a blind buy. It is an acquired taste. Caviar, generally speaking, is. I'm going to go ahead and say this one is also an acquired taste. And if you actually do like the smell and taste of caviar, and I'm talking proper caviar, not the cheap stuff you get on sushi, you will be mind blown with this, okay? You're going to actually appreciate this a lot. So yeah, and the best part about it is that you can actually get a sampler to test it out before you commit to a full bottle, which is great. But yeah, nothing but, you know, positive things to say about Black Caviar, and nothing but accolades for this fantastic composition. Like I said, for myself, I'm obtaining a full bottle once the sampler smidge is done. And yeah, otherwise, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. And as per usual, very much appreciate your time and attention. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.